No, I'm supposed to be 15:9:30. The lady gave me the wrong bib. She gave me this bib. Kristi O'Connell. 15:9:31 from Powell instead of Kristi O'Connell. And I'm corral A, not corral D, which means they're gonna make me start in the back. Alright, so we have a little bit of a problem, we have a little snafu. It was not on us, but they accidentally gave me the wrong bib. This has never happened in any of my races, and I guess it just taught me I should do my due diligence and check a little bit more. It says Kristin, K-R-I-S-T-I-N, O'Connell, and it says that I'm 43 years old and from Powell, Ohio. I'm actually only 35 and I'm from Westerville, and my name is Kristi. So the biggest thing, like I don't really care about the bib, it's just the corral, and right now it has me starting in corral D, and I'd really like to start in corral A, just to get out and not have to do as much weaving between people. But yeah, so we're gonna go down and see if we can get it figured out. I feel a little bit stressed, but that's okay. It's all for fun, and I'm just doing it for fun in the end, and I still get to run the race, but yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. I really don't think they can fix it at this point. I'm just hoping that they still let me start in corral A, so we'll see. Okay, so this is super funny, the power of Instagram. I was like, oh Pat, I'm gonna look her up on Instagram and see if I can find her, and maybe we can meet at the corrals and just switch our bibs right before we start. That makes perfect sense. And so as soon as I typed in Kristi O'Connell, like the first person that popped up is somebody running their first half marathon, which is so cool. And she actually sent me a message on Instagram, and the message says, hey Kristi, they switched our bibs for the race tomorrow. I went back, I got a new one, and they went into the system to correct the one that you have to now be you. So all should be good. I just sent her a message back and just said, hi, I'm so sorry, I just saw this. I went to put mine on and kind of panicked a little bit. I was gonna see if I could find you to switch you. So it seems like it might all be worked out, but the power of Instagram is great. You can reach anybody from anywhere when you need to. So it's kind of cool. Put this on. For anybody who lifts and runs, this stuff is life-changing. If you have thick thighs like I do. My first marathon I chafed so bad, it was so painful. It's more painful than the race itself. I think it's like right here. It's starting to fill up. Woo! Everyone's walking around here in tank tops. But I just would like to be proud. Actually, I'm Kristi O'Connell. It's supposed to be proud. I remember this yesterday. I do believe if you could stand right here and we're gonna.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, like no, you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like
like it should be way higher than on race day. I was so nervous to go out too hard. So then I like to try to find a pace to run with. But then the guys I was running with were like really fast and they were like, all right, let's drop down to 6 flats. And I was like, oh crap, I'm not planning to run 6 flats. So I tried to keep them in my distance, but yeah, it was fun. No idea what to expect. 6:19 average, 1:30, 1:23 like 20 on my watch. We'll see what trip time said, but turned out to be a beautiful morning. I ditched my gloves and my sunglasses at one point. Definitely didn't need any of that stuff, but it was great. Now I'd like to run a marathon at that pace. So at the start, I was in crowd A, but I don't want to be on the start line because people go out so quickly, and usually in training my first mile is like 8:30. So I was like, okay, I know I have to go faster than that, but I think I hit my first mile at 6:45 and I just felt like I was floating. So that was a good sign. But I was just kind of weaving through people and also looking for other people that I knew, just trying to say hey and cheer them on as I was running. It's supposed to be fun. It's not like I'm signing up to try to win or anything. I'm just doing it to have a good time and challenge myself. And I always constantly remind myself of that. And this one is just really special because it's the nationwide children's marathon. So they have a child at each mile, and that's just really, really special. And so it's just such a good cause. For fueling, I wasn't gonna fuel at all, but I'm so glad I changed my mind. I took a gel at 30 minutes and I took a gel at 60. And it's funny how once you take those gels, just gives you that next little like that pickup. Like it's kind of like you're fading and it snaps you out of it. So if you don't practice with fueling, definitely encourage you to do that because it can make a huge difference. I do practice with those gels on my long run, so it wasn't anything new. I definitely surprised myself. So average pace was like 6:19. I was hoping for like 6:40 to 6:50, and my legs weren't even tired. My legs felt so good. So again, I kind of feel like looking at splits, I think I ran it right because I got faster as I went, but at the same time, it's like maybe I should have more confidence going into it. But again, it was just for fun. Pat caught me. You guys will see probably like mile 8, which usually in a full, that's like where you're just feeling like fresh and bouncing around. And that's where I was like contemplating like, okay, do I think I can drop the pace and hold it for 5 more miles? It was just this really weird spot to be in. So that was actually probably the most challenging part of the race, and I'm glad he caught me there because it was just like a nice little pick-me-up to have him zooming around next to me for a second compared to what I've been doing. I'm honestly so happy because now I get to get back to training. I just love the workouts and I love working hard, and I don't love resting. I don't love tapering. Makes you kind of question everything you do. You just feel out of your schedule and out of your routine. So now it's back to training and back to the drawing board and seeing what our next goal is to check off the list. Oh, it's because the start time maybe? So I just looked on the tracker, which is more accurate than my Garmin. 1:23:21, 6:22 average. Second place out of 535, female 35 to 39, and then 9th out of 4,099 females. 84th out of 7,200. Not bad.
When I'm walking the streets, I know you're feeling the heat. Believe